Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Pag-usapan natin itong post ni Brigadier General Orlando De Leon. 14 hours ago, pinost niya ito. Sabi niya, Mr. Martin Blank. Hindi ko na lang basahin kaya masama. Read this. Basahin mo. So, isinare niya ang manifesto ng The Long Gray Lines. Ang Long Gray Lines, yun ang tawag sa mga PMA cadets and alumni. Yung pag magparada ang mga PMA cadets, yung uniforme kasi nila gray sa pantaas, puti sa baba. Kaya ang tawag, basta PMA ka, Long Gray Lines. Okay? So, ito may bagong manifesto ang mga PMAers. Noong una, meron na naman I think that was November. Ito, panibago. Sinulatan nila, sana mabasa ito ni Speaker Martin Romualdez. Basahin ko The Long Gray Line. Dear Speaker Romualdez, we, the undersigned retired officers of the AFP and PNP, members of the Philippine Military Academy cadets and alumni, and members of UP Vanguard, and concerned Filipino citizens and taxpayers are compelled to address you regarding pressing issues under your leadership as Congressman of the 1st District of Leyte and Speaker of the House of Representatives. We firmly believe that your actions or lack thereof have undermined the integrity of the Philippine government and disrespected the trust of the Filipino people. Mabigat yun. Yung ginagawa o walang ginagawa ng speaker, nalalagay sa alanganin ang integrity ng Philippine government. Tapos dinesrespeto ng Speaker of the House yung tiwala ng taong bayan. Okay, tuloy. So there are 4 points na ini-raise up ng mga PMA generals. First, under your leadership, the national government debt has ballooned to 15.89 trillion as of September 2024. Sa ngayon, umabot na ata ng 16.09 as of December. Despite this alarming figure, you have endorsed a 6.352 trillion budget for 2025, which exceeds the projected revenue of 4.64 trillion by 1.712 trillion. Such fiscal irresponsibility risked bankrupting the Philippine government and burdening future generations with insurmountable debt. So, mabigat na naman ito, fiscal irresponsibility. Ang income ng Pilipinas for 2025 is only 4.64 trillion. Ang budget, 6.352. So, may budget deficit, mangungutang na naman ng 1.712 trillion. Okay. So, yan. Ang unang issue, fiscal irresponsibility. Second issue. Second, 26.7 billion from DSWD's AKAP program was diverted for a people's initiative to amend the Constitution. This misuse of funds intended for displaced Filipino workers is not only unethical, but a betrayal of public trust. Such acts, if true, demand accountability and transparency. So, AKAP. No? Third, the widespread corruption under your watch remains unaddressed. Up to 20% of the national budget is lost to corruption annually. This reality diminishes public trust in Congress, often referred to as the Philippines' biggest criminal syndicate. Your failure to champion reforms to eradicate corruption and restore credibility to the legislative body is deeply disappointing. Okay, so corruption naman ito. Yung second issue is AKAP. Yung first issue is fiscal irresponsibility dahil yung ginagastos natin sobra sa income. Nangungutang. Okay, fourth. Your extravagant spending have raised serious concerns. A multi-million-dollar donation to Harvard University, that's $2 million, and a 1.25 billion acquisition of 20% stake in EEI. Ano ba itong EEI? Are priorities that do not align with the struggles of ordinary Filipinos. Its existence underscores the need for greater financial transparency from public officials. Furthermore, your position as a close relative of President Marcos Jr. raises critical questions about conflict of interest and the erosion of separation of powers. This principle of checks and balances is essential to a functioning democracy. Yet, under your leadership, the independence of the legislative branch appears compromised. You have undermined the integrity of Congress. Your leadership of the Quad Committee has been marked by incompetence, which has shown a lack of respect for resource persons and their contributions. So, maalala ko, yung pinakulong nila si General Wilkins Villanueva, PMA class of 1988. You allowed criminals and enemy of the state to get involved in the supposed honorable body of Congress. Such behavior is a disservice to the institution and the people it represents. So, yung nagpakulong kay General Wilkins Villanueva, ito yung sinasabi dito. In the light of these issues, we urge you to reflect on your actions and their impact on the nation. The Filipino people deserve leaders who prioritize their welfare, uphold integrity, and respect democratic principles. If you are unable to address these concerns effectively, we strongly believe that stepping down, ito na, resign na. Una, reflect mo na, muni-muni. Pag hindi mo kayang ayusin ang mga concerns na ito, issues na ito, step down. We strongly believe that stepping down from your position would be the honorable course of action. The time has come for the House of Representatives to be a beacon of integrity and accountability. We call on you to take immediate steps to restore public trust and demonstrate true leadership. Respectfully, the undersigned, AFP and PNP retired officers, PMA cadets, and alumni. Wala. Meron bang nakaperma na active cadet? UP Vanguards and concerned Filipino citizens. Bakit UP Vanguards? Ito po yung counterpart ng PMA. Kasi itong UP Vanguard daw, nandyan yung ROTC, Reserve Officer Training Corps. So, mga ano rin ito, mga astig din, basta UP Vanguard. So, i-research ko pa, sino-sino yung mga nakapirma, but I believe, maraming nakapirma dito. Hindi ko alam kung ilang nakapirma, bago ito eh. At, maalala ko yung budget, yung 2025 budget, may yung manifesto calling for the President na ibalik ang national budget sa BICAM. Out of 193 na pumirma, 112 are AFP, PNP, and Coast Guard Generals. 112. Mabigat yun. Baka most likely, yung mga pumirma sa manifesto tungkol sa national budget, baka sila rin ang pumirma nito. So, nagiging active na po ang boses ng mga retired PMAers. So, sana mabasa ito ng Speaker of the House at magbigay siya ng pahayag tungkol nito. Yung mga may naunang open letter sa kanya nun, mga PMAers, vanguards din ang pumirma. Kaya lang tahimik ang Speaker of the House. So, salamat sa mga PMAers, PMA cadets, and alumni, UP vanguards na nagsasalita para sa taong bayan.